These are the best highlights from the matchup between IG and Ultra Prime during the 2024 LPL Summer split.
They don't know this at all. Here we go, level 3. Prepare yourself for violence. Niket steps on forwards, gets the passive. Vampire in danger. Will get the headbutt to try and escape. The double pulverize after this. Doggo has to cleanse. Flashing away. In danger. Flash on forwards. First blood goes the way of Invictus Gaming. Vampire surely floors to Hacker here. But what happens to Arn on the other side? Being chunked out by the Nautilus. And the base damage is pretty high. The Titan's Wrath doing some work, but Arn will survive and but they don't spot Hacker, who has level 6, going in with the ult. We'll try this one instead. Let's go for some Shakespeare, cry havoc, and let's slip the Doggos of War going on forwards. Gets Nicathian Rain in the passive proc, still gives the kill over to Niket. Maokai makes the game very... Invictus Gaming can look for their first fight of the game. Doggo, please don't walk up like that. That's really dangerous. Puts the ward down, and he manages to supercharge his way to safety. Dragon should be going down, but here comes the steal because there was no spot from Hacker. It was late. And Hacker ends up just having to blow his flash as well, so Dragon does go over to IG instead. Arn bailing them out. On the Skarner, but Invictus Gaming spotted that by the saplings with all that burn. Very obnoxious. Doggo's not in the right position right now. He does have the ultra reposition, but it's only the rank 1. We are getting ourselves to where this Maokai ult, it will be so important. Look for the big engage. How do they get onto the backline? Yeah, it takes a lot of burn damage down to about half HP. Scuttle Crab taken by Ultra Prime for a bit of a speed shrine boost at least, and Xingtian and Doggo trying to find an angle as the ultimate comes flying on through. Dragon secured. Then goes Doggo trying to go to the wire scam, but he still managed to get the edge of Extal. They get a 1-for-1 right now as the support the top laner are traded. Cleanse from Doggo, continuing to auto. Flashes for the W, can't quite land as Vampire gets it on. Xingtian flashes to murder the Ziggs. Hacker's still healing up against Griffith, who should have another blooming blows and will claim that one. It's a mess, but I need to be careful. Xingtian has walked over without flash. They're giving up bot lane out of turret. That one's going to go down, but this is going to be for in trade for a better start on the Herald, which should go to Ultra Prime. So you're giving up bot lane out of turret largely for the Herald, which is going to come through and maybe can influence what can happen around the mid lane out of. It's in top lane. I know. Okay, Herald summoned in mid lane, teleports come through as well. Hacker, what's he going to do with this one? Is he get wait? What are we doing here, folks? What are we doing? Are we just going for the mid lane to bot lane thing again? You can't necessarily get it completely through there. Follow that fast, so they can get over here and they've got away. I don't know about this one, folks. The Herald can go bot side and regain its charge. It does reposition him for the Dragon, but it means you don't get to use that Herald for a big fight. There's a flash on in for the Impale. The turnaround's pretty good, but already Yukai is dead. Doggo turning up now. They drag Vampire all the way towards the tower, but nowhere near where he can be killed. And an Ultra Prime, I feel like they might be just faltering a little bit under the pressure of the situation. Remember, they just need to win a single game. If they win the series, they're through into that Ascension group. But they already had themselves a bit of a thrown series versus AL. Maybe it's getting to them a bit. That one felt a bit unfortunate. Doggo not there at the beginning of it all. Yukai getting flashed, impaled by IS. No, gone, isn't it? Yeah, that's gone completely. That one's just dead. But I think that Ultra Prime, maybe they could have looked to fight for a fight in that window without that Markel. Honey Fruit and Triumph have gotten Vampire into a good position. Off Vision himself now. Could look for an angle onto Yukai, who opts on forwards. But there's a cow waiting for him. Lilting Lullaby can come up through, and the satchel charge brings Yukai down. Big knock-up afterwards, but the damage is done. Phenomenal blast going into engage. They stole the Dragon though, and that might be enough to hold on for a little bit, but 4 members dead means they can just turn to the Baron anyway. They've walked into fights that they weren't prepared for, and IG, one thing that they do very, very well, maybe the only thing, is fight so well. They turn up for a scrap, they walk away with a load of kills, if not. Stackers might be an option too, but it has been a build in the past, and you do have that, but you don't have something like that Rage Blade build like you have in the past. Doggo has himself the W upgrade now too. He can bring back a bit of poke. Again, each one of these Ws landing on a champion gets the refunded cooldown to a decent amount. If you can keep pushing that through, might be able to return some fire, but IG still very far ahead in the poke game. Well aware of how the Kai'Sa wants to play out this game, so we'll just sit by the cannon and then fast fuse and satchel charge. The component for the QSS, the component for the Vamp Scepter. But he has managed to bide his time. That's a teleport. They should be able to see that on Swoggle War if they see that. But is Wisecam going to be there in time? Doggo's taken to 3rd already. And now he can come for a flank angle. Doggo has to know he's coming this way, right? Yes, he's on a vision. And Doggo's still just about alive. Now pulling away. Wisecam in danger. Gets the Impale. Pulling back away. Yukai free firing. Doggo gets jumped on. Flash. Q. Blooming blows ensures that Doggo falls. Oh, Doggo once again with a nightmare fight, and IG, they walk away with another team fight. This will get them either the game or the soul. Griffith gets hooked, but I don't think there's enough damage to follow up, and he can keep running on forwards. You've never seen a deer angrier than this. And still, they back away, two members dead. Dragon just left to the wayside. They want to try and end it right here, right now.
And I think they absolutely can. I really feel like Ultra Prime's objective setups have left so much available for IG. Griffith, Vampire, YSKM shutting the door.
In a 3v5, they've got to try and hold on, but Niket is just dead. His suit is punctured, and they are drowning in this game. Yukai flashes away, but the Tristana has found so little purchase. A little split pushing aside. It just hasn't worked. They might finally get Vampire. They'll do so.
Doggo.
And wait, they are pretty low, and Doggo can get here. But how much damage can they get on him? YSKM pretty low. The Mega Inferno Bomb comes on through. It just doesn't matter. Yukai healing up. And the game's still over. Invictus Gaming strike first.
Ultra Prime, you know, you'd maybe think, oh, they can just go towards team fights then. The Nidalee does make that a little bit more difficult. Rush available. You need to be very careful. They might just lose themselves in level 2 race as well.
Very aware of what happens to that one, because Vampire can absolutely look for that flash.
Miscue from Doggo.
Now Doggo's in danger. Make that. Niket, who has to flash away, flash on in. That's just going to be first blood. Level 2 is hit, and they win out.
Doggo misses a Q. When the bot lane winning so hard, it is very easy to control that one. You get to do it before the grubs even spawn. If you're quick enough, you're dominating lane hard. And if you go towards Dragon, and then of course, because the grubs spawn a minute later, you get to waltz way up there, take that one anyway. Which means that Hacker could teleport in as well, currently down towards bot side. YSKM, no teleport. So if Ultra Prime spot the fact that YSKM is down there, they can go for a 5v4.
Gonna head on over now is Jingtian. There's the depth charge onto Hacker, knocking him away. Nani gets the fate sealed into the backline, but it leaves everyone else a bit left out to dry. Vampire is burned down in the sunlight. We always knew Leona would be good into a player named that, and already they get a kill, they get the grubs, and IG just go a little deep trying to get to the backline.
So game ahead of YSKM now in that. With the 5 grubs and the Might Broth coming through, Yukai's got himself a lot of plates now up towards topside. Got himself 2 of that, getting himself a lot of gold there. Vampire's coming up. Can they go for it? I think they just call this off, right? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Nani with the Q.
And of course, not Grasp, he has Demolish Rider with that. And the thing about Fiora is that when you go towards something like the Grasp, you can go towards Grasp and Scorch or something like that. And you're basically a poke champion with a load of sustain that can just continually chunk people down. You can't stand in lane that long against them. Ultra Prime, even though they've lost a little bit on the
structure difference at this point. Top side though, Hacker comes from downtown, riding the Herald.
Okay, they're using it onto the top lane, I'd say. So this is a little strange to me. Where's he gonna ride it back? So you can't get all the way back from. Don't kill a turret, you don't get another charge. There's no icon next to it, no charge.
That's fair. I know that the turret top lane did fall, so I wondered.
And then he immediately hopped into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Going it down by about 4 or 5 seconds, and IG can look for the retake.
Yukai, who's a big part of the team fight, is trading up against YSKM. That's not like a huge teleport coming in from Yona to get on in here. Qingtian on a flank angle, maybe looking for that disruptive cast. On the other side, YSKM being forced away. Flash out to stay safe from some of that burst coming on through. Vampire stepping on forward. Solar Flare lands onto a few, but it's only the slow. And already a cash in for On. Make that 2 as Griffith gets another onto Hacker. And now Doggo and Yukai in the back of the pit. It is ugly stuff again from Ultra Prime around these dragons.
IG have been so much better around the dragon. And I think, honestly, down Ultra Prime, they end up dying in the first part of that fight. And they can't get that big engaged combo. Ching around the objectives again. Ultra Prime seem like they are really rattled by the weight of the occasion. This series is so important for them. Qingtian has all on, no flash.
He's a bit deep. Remember, he's so much of a gold lead. They need to try and kill him, and they manage to do so. 2 points.
Second, the Draven feels similar again. IG walking in there. Good solar flare.
That's a pretty decent damage. The turnaround's pretty big. It does get the fate seal onto Niket, who's not the tankiest. We're 1-for-1 right now. As Brand dies well. Vampire chunked about 20%. YSKM here with a bit of a speed buff, slowed down by the Q from the Gragas. That rolling barrel doing some work is on. Blood Rush.
Full prey to the dragon resets again. They can burst this down. Remember, very good single target burst. Hacker has good damage here, but I don't think they can do it in time. They're looking for the fight. Qingtian's not here.
Qingtian is not quite here. Yukai chunked up, taken low and burning around as Nani just teleports in. And 2 members are dead. Lost the Leona, lost the Corki. Flash for a fate sealed, and Doggo's put down again. They get another kill. Hacker's over the wall, trying to get out to safety. Will smite a mini Krug for some speed up, and Qingtian throws down a cast, but I think he's only drinking away his own sorrows. That Yone murders them all in the backline.
Nani popping off under so much criticism. He's going to walk away. Well, we'll call it the honorable quadra kill. YSKM takes that one away. IG spring to life. He throws his team to the wolves. The Gragas is not there. Late on the punch again. And Ultra Prime around objectives this entire series have fallen apart. IG again and again, better at the Dragons, better at the Barons. Now they're going to get themselves a huge side lane advantage finally again. for YSKM and for Nani. And I think Ultra Prime might have just put themselves into a 0-2 versus. Not really convinced me of this one. I feel like, again, it's such a hard champ to play. Vampire missing the hook in the tower, but might just be able to catch out the cat anyway. Walks up and dies.
Has an Eclipse shield that means very little at this point of the game. Towards the other side of the picture-in-picture. Qingtian chunked by Nani as well.
Now, Blue Ward spots that one out. YSKM gonna be focused on the side lane.
They've got double teleports, so if they can kill YSKM in time, they can get over and fight the Elder afterwards.
No!
Should still get the kill, surely do so. But they need to now think about getting on over towards the Elder Dragon, down to 4,000 HP. The teleports come flying on through. Vampire in danger, but the Elder's about to go! And so they get a kill regardless. Vampire flashes all the way as Griffith jumps over, trying to get some burning damage. Teleport towards the mid lane wave from Nani, who wants to get even more from this. Spikes up to get the Q3. Mortal Steel available, taken pretty low. Wait! Griffith gets a burn kill onto Doggo off screen, so they still end up with a 2-for-1 trade. And now the wave can be shoved through mid.
Ultra Prime have to go back to base. They have to heal up against the Elder. They can't stick around on half HP. IG, they once again bring Ultra Prime to the objective furnace and burn them up in it.
Towards we go, a 3v4 under the turrets against the Elder. Yukai chunks, taking pretty low. Nani gets a shield, of course. He's got a Mountain Soul and a Spirit Cleave. How on earth are you going to hurt him? Away they go. They will not push too far this time.
Yeah, defender's advantage.
If you're wondering why people have been a little displeased by Brand lately, there's a clip for you.
So IG, Baron buff. Last of the Elder as well, looking to push in for the spot lane inhib. If they can find themselves and engage, this game will end very, very quickly. The tower killing is insane at this point from the Fiora and the rest of the team. IG, they might just be looking on one hook. That's the start of it.
15 seconds of Elder Burn available, and we've known exactly what that can do. Qingtian gets his passive proc, and the shield comes down. Draven secures it, flashed away from Yukai, who needs to heal. Another one down. Niket burning out. An axe comes flying. And Invictus Gaming break Ultra Prime apart. 3-3 at the beginning of the day. Favorites to win. Not anymore. They lap their way to the bank and an upset win in 2-0 fashion.
These were some of the best moments from the matchup between IG and Ultra Prime during the 2024 LPL Summer Split. Which moment was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below.